Dats. The word dat is derived from a Sanskrit word daradas, which means people who live on hillsides. People of this region are culturally and linguistically different from those in other parts of Ladakh. The Brokpas have long been exoticized as the last pure specimen of the Aryan race. Some believe they are direct descendants of soldiers of Alexander the Great's army which stayed back in the region nearly 2000 years ago, while local folklore suggests that they migrated from Gilgit in Pakistan occupied Kashmir. Their customs. They rear goat and sheep for milk and meat, and their festivals are based on the solar calendar. Dats are mainly dependent on agriculture. The apricots grown here are considered among the best in the world, and there are 12 varieties of grapes in the region. Attire. Allow us to take you to another ruined part of Ladakh, peculiar for its centuries old cultural heritage. The inhabitants of this region have fairly protected their old ways and belief system even today. The Brokpa villages could be reached following the highway to Khalse Bridge, the bifurcating towards the Batalik sector. The Brokpa or Drokpa tribes is ethnically, socially and linguistically different from rest of the Ladakh. They are animistic in their religious beliefs and practice. Therefore, Brokpas or Dats have a distinct religion, culture and social norms. Their richness and uniqueness is reflected in exquisite dresses and ornaments, in heavy fur costumes, flower bouquets adorning their heads. The males wear a woolen dress, white in color, held at the waist over a pair of woolen trousers. The woolen door a variant of the whitish dresses with the lokpa at their back. Both the sexes use shells, beads, and silver jewelries, almost ostentatious for an outsider. The flower bouquet headgear is another speciality of the Dhat people. In the dialect, the saffron bulbous flower is called montuto or shoklo. A bunch of montuto flowers sits in the cap of its wearer, further adorned with metal trinkets, coins, peacock feathers. We are nearing to the end of the post. After considering the important attires of different tribes and communities, we will now quickly gloss through the accessories which enhance the aesthetics and functionalities of the attires. The traditional shoes pabu are made of goat or yak leathers. Their design is uniquely adapted to the landscape and weather condition of the region. When a pair of shoes is decorated with thikma types on its sides, they are called thikma pabu. The jewelries. An exorbitant amount of jewelry is worn by all Dhat women and weigh in gold and precious metal. And the women were given jewelry equivalent to their own weight. I hope you like our culture and got some knowledge about it. Thank you.
Zanskar lies to the south, a Buddhist majority region with almost similar to the rest of Ladakh. Speaking of attires of Zanskar, except for the woman's peculiar cap, they refer garam tibi, a warm cap made of a coarse material of yellowish hue. Unlike the traditional cap of Ladakh, garam topi has Kashmiri influence. Until today, these caps are being imported from Kashmir or Kargil. However, it has each itself an inviolable place in Zanskar. Setpo tibi is made up of nambu, a fell mat of wool. Nambu is the main fabric woven in the region, made from wool in a simple twill weave. It is made on a back strip loom by women among the nomadic pastoralists and on a wood loom by man in other part of Ladakh where agriculture is practiced. The community has in recent years moved back to Setpo tibi as a mark of reclaiming their identity. The cap is prepared fully in the region and has distinct characteristics of Zanskar. Thikma, recite tight and modified, mostly seen in Zanskar and Nupra Valley. It is dyed technology on a wool. The term thikma is derived from the Ladakhi word thitu or a dot. The method is mainly used on narrow woolen belts, kerak. People tied on their wrists over traditional wear to support these dresses. Thikma accentuates the beauty of dresses and shoes. The traditional shoes, togbu are made of goat or a yak leather. Their design is uniquely adapted to the landscape and weather conditions of the region. When a pair of shoes is decorated with thikma strips on its sides, they are called thikma pabu. Simple types of shoes like kulu and lapul pabu were used for long before thikma was invited in Nubra. The latter provided both the functionality and aesthetics. This is called lingse. This is the specialties of Zanskar village. Zanskari women love to wear this lingse. Hope you all like our culture. Thank you.
Wakha village falls in the Kargil district of Ladakh region. It is situated on the Srinagar-Leh National Highway. Ladies in Wakha wear goncha, that is kos. Goncha is made from black-colored pure sheep wool embroidered with a special colorful thread known as Sikkim skutpa, meaning thread from Sikkim. This special dress is worn by the ladies on a very special occasion, that is the flower festival of Wakha village, to signify the beauty of flowers and mesmerizing summer season. Sakpa, which is known as lokpa in Leh, is worn on the back. It is made from goat skin, given a triangular pattern to it. Papu, known as pabu in Leh, is for the foot. It is also made from wool and coated with animal skin underneath. All the clothings are made from wool to escape from the cold weather. Jewelry Dunyu. Headgear or headwear, though perak is the most attractive headgear worn by the ladies in Leh, but the speciality of my village Waka is Dunyu, meaning Dun means front, Yu means turquoise. So it should not be confused with perak. The turquoise are arranged in a beautiful manner on the front side of the head and it gets steepened downwards. Other than perak, the ladies of Waka used to wear gyabyu, dunyu, pandab. Dunyu signifies that all the daughters in the family have got married and settled and the perak of the mother has been equally distributed among all of them. So the mother wears a dunyu. Gansira. It is worn as a garland for neck or it is the neck ornament. Locha, made from chagos, is tied to the waist band and hanged. Nacha means the earring on the ear ornament is made of pearl. Tumlak, it is considered as wrist ornament or bracelet. We usually use it as a bangles. It is white in color with broad size. Thank you. I hope you like this video.
To the east, near the Chinese border, lies Changtang, a high plateau home to nomads called Changpa. They have a different tradition, costume, and dialect with Tibetan influence. Yogur or lukpa is distinctive garb worn only by women around shoulders to protect their backs. It's a peculiar wardrobe that you should love to know about. The cloak is made of sheepskin with the woolen part facing inside, touching the body of the wearer, while outside it's usually printed or covered with a green fabric accented with patterns of red or silk brocade to look appealing. Yogur is designed to provide the wearer warmth and cushioning for their backs while carrying heavy loads during their course. In the olden days, yoga was a necessity for women. However, today they are being used as accessories during festivals and public gatherings such as marriages, childbirth celebrations, and so on. The design and beautified yoga or lukpa is called bok. The most prominent side of Changpa clothing is their whitish thick robe called the lava goncha or goskar. Considering their pastoral lifestyle and climatic condition, Koskar is exceptionally warm and rugged. They are made of sheep wool and skin turned upside down. This piece of jewelry we bring to you is the cow or gao. It's a hexagonal or octagonal golden amulet of the size of a fist, enameled with precious stones and pearls along a fine and intricate design. Pema Lapse is a play on its design, which emulates butterfly. Women across Ladakh cherish Pema Lapse for its feminine and delicate attributes. Tunglak is another jewelry. It is considered as wrist ornament or bracelet. We usually use it as a bangle. It is in white in color with broad sides. That's all about eastern part of attire. Hope you got some point about attire of Changthang, which lies on eastern part of the Ladakh. Thank you.